Hello, my name is Jose Manuel Llano Betancourt, and today I want to present my project called The Influence of Interactive Digital Games on Motivation and Vocabulary Acquisition in 6th grade EFL students. This work was carried out at the Liceo Joaquin Fernando Vélez. The purpose of this project was to explore how using interactive digital games can influence motivation and vocabulary learning in 6th grade students. In the school where I did my teaching practice, I noticed that many 6th graders had low motivation to learn English and have problems remembering new vocabulary. Also, traditional classes based on memorizing or translating were not interesting for them. For this reason, I decided to use digital activities like Kahoot, quizzes, or on Word Wall, which help students learn in a more dynamic and participatory way. The general objective was to analyze the influence of interactive digital games on motivation and vocabulary learning in 6th grade students. The specific objectives were identify the motivational factors that affect 6th grade students when learning English. Describe the process of using digital games in the classroom, evaluate how these games help with vocabulary learning, analyze the students' perception and level of engaging during these activities. The theoretical framework is based on several important theories. First, we have Hausbell and his theory of meaningful learning. We say that students learn better when they connect new content with the previous experience. Digital games support this because they make learning closer and more meaningful. Second, Hines and communicative competence, we highlight the importance of using language in real and functional situations. Gamified activities allow this interaction through challenges and dynamics. Desi and Ryan with the self-determination theory, we explain that motivation improves when students feel autonomy, competence, and connection. These elements are present in gamification. I also include ideas from Hamari, Persky, and Lee and Hammer, who showed that digital games increase motivation, engagement, and participation in English learning. The methodology had a qualitative approach which describe case study design. The participants were 6th grade students from Liceo Joaquin Fernando Vélez. The whole group was included because it was manageable size. The instruments used were classroom observation to record participation and motivation, semi-structured interviews with students and the English teacher to understand their perception, sample of student work such as screenshots or their game result. The data analysis was done through thematic coding, organizing the findings into categories like motivation, perception, vocabulary retention, and learning perception. Findings, the expected result based on the literature in the first observation show that using digital games increase student motivation. During the activities, the students show more participation, enthusiasm, and more positive attitude toward English. Regarding vocabulary, students show better recognition and use of new words that were to the content practice offered by tools like WordWall, Kahoot, and quizzes. Students say that learning which can help them remember more and feel less stress. Conclusion: in general, gamification through digital game is an effective strategy to improve both motivation and vocabulary learning in sixth grade students. This approach creates a dynamic learning environment, strengthen participation, and help students take more active role in their English learning. Finally, I recommend continuing to use this tool in English classes, training teachers to use them, and doing future research on their language skills like reading, writing, or pronunciation. So, this is all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. This project shows the importance of using digital tools to improve English learning in sixth grader. Thank you very much. Bye bye.